Hi, I'm Sharon Pope. I am the love and relationship coach for women who want more. And this is Ask Me Anything. This is where people will write to me and ask me a question, and I will answer their question right here on YouTube. So this one is short and sweet and a little bit challenging and controversial, so I might bring out some haters with this. But you asked the question, so you're going to get the answer. Here it is. Are you pro-divorce? And if so, how do you personally reconcile divorce with the marriage vows that we take? Great question. So all of our marriage vows sounded something like this. I, Sharon Pope, take you, Derek Pope, to be my lawfully wedded wife or husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, until death do us part. And then the priest or the pastor would typically say out loud, what God has joined, man must not divide. So I've never had a client who has left their marriage that did not struggle with breaking those marriage vows, as did I when I left my first marriage. And I think we enter into our marriages with the best of intentions. We genuinely want our marriages to last until death do us part. So what do we do when the marriage falls down around us? And then we beat ourselves over the head with this vow that we took that genuinely means something to us. So I think we, man, has created the definitions, the structure around good versus bad, right versus wrong. And I think that these are just fear-based judgments so that we can feel more secure, more worthy, more whatever. I don't think that they're built out of anger or hate. I just think that they're based in fear. And so our societies, our families, our churches attempt to give us this single roadmap, this one singular way, the right way of doing something, as opposed to encouraging us to follow that internal guidance system that we all have. And that, by the way, you didn't put there, so you can't get rid of it either. That internal guidance system, for me, that is God at work in my life. And so if I shut myself off from that, I can't hear what God wants for my life. Instead, I look to the rules and the structure, something outside of myself, to tell me what it is I'm supposed to be doing. So that, to me, doesn't make a lot of sense. So I want you to just open your mind a little bit and think about it like this. What if the struggles in your marriage that have gotten harder and harder over time are God's way of waking you up? Going, are you listening? Are you paying attention? You're off your path. Maybe the voices that have just gotten louder and louder and louder in your mind are trying to tell you something. See, as a coach, I long ago have lost all the judgments of what's good, bad, right, and wrong, because it is not my place to judge anybody else's journey. But I can tell when I'm on my path, or when I'm in alignment with who I really am, because it feels like ease and comfort. And when I am out of alignment, or I'm off my path, it's painful. And there's discomfort, and there's negative emotion, and there's stuff that doesn't feel good. So I don't have the good, bad, right, wrong thing anymore, but I do have, am I in alignment with who I really am, or am I out of alignment with who I really am? So am I pro-divorce? Maybe. But I'm also pro-marriage. I'm pro-love. That's what I am. And so if the love is gone, and the only way to happiness is through the road of divorce, then who am I to judge? Who am I to say that that's the wrong thing for them? If they're in a lot of pain, they're off their path. They're out of alignment. And so what I can do is help bring them back home to their heart and help them hear that internal guidance system that was given to them. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this answered your question. It was kind of a roundabout way of answering it, but that's my answer. And that's how I feel about it. And, I wish the whole world could let go of the judgments of how we point the finger at each other of you're good and you're bad and what you're doing is right and what you're doing is wrong. I don't think that's any of our jobs. Certainly none of our business. And frankly, on any given day, dealing with everything that's just on my plate in my life is plenty. And my guess is it's the same for you. I hope that this was helpful. And if you like this, give the video a like and be sure to subscribe to the channel because I'm coming out with new content every week. But more importantly, send me your questions. I want to know. And my email address is Sharon@SharonPopeTruth.com. I hope to hear from you. Take care.